It's clever name, it's clever name. Mad blunts and bomb glass. Clever name podcast. Fucked up shit to make your mom laugh.
You're fucked.
Never really know what you gon' get. Might catch a buzz from the contact. Lots of that disgusting discussion. Loving it cause it's funny. We got topics for the rich. Poor, gorgeous, and ugly. We got guests of all shapes and sizes. Outrageous violence. If you home alone, then don't try this. Clever name podcast is where you find us.
Hello. First thing and foremost, the Hitler cat is okay, right, Martin? We need to know. We need an update on Hitler cat. Is your Hitler cat okay?
Yeah, it's been running around being crazy.
So it's fine. That as a Hitler cat should.
Yeah, as a Hitler cat should.
Okay, good. All right, we were genuinely worried. I was like, no joking, worried because you're just like, I don't know, I gotta go to the vet. My cat's all fucked up. I was like, ah. Yeah. Well, it's, when you're riddled to a life of war and methamphetamines, it's tough. It's a tough life to live. But you know what? He'd probably persevere until like 1942 ish, 44. I don't know. I don't keep up. But Martin's back. His Nazi cat is okay. Blake's here. He's full of Japanese sugar and sweating bullets because of it.
Yeah.
I think I put Blake into an anime diabetic coma. Crystal bought like a bunch of Japanese candy and we ate it before the show, and now Blake is probably gonna lose a limb. I would say. I'd say like, yeah, this is gonna be the precipice that makes you go get tested for diabetes. Like, probably should. But I had this weird memory the other day that when I was, when did you guys have sex for the first time? Like when like how old were you?
First time?
How old were you?
How old are you in grade 11?
16, 17?
Yeah, so
16, 17?
Yeah.
Martin, roughly the same. I feel like that's usually when it is. I was 11.
What?
Yeah. I believe I was 11, 12-ish, somewhere in that range. I was in grade 7.
Actually had sex.
Yeah, I don't even think I could come yet. I genuinely don't think I could come. I could get a boner. I was at like boner not understanding, like how to, like, I knew that
you're just like, damn.
No, but I knew that there was a thing that I should be doing. Like, I was aware that coming existed, but I wasn't doing it. So I was aware that I wasn't doing it, but then also was having sex, which is hilarious in concept. Like,
yeah.
But then this is what made me think of it. I overheard this conversation with my mom. Like, there was this little wall in my old house growing up where it was like I don't know how to explain it, but it was like an indented part of the wall where you're supposed to put pictures and stuff. Yeah. But it also meant the wall was really thin there. Like, super, it was like one piece of drywall in between the room where my parents always sit. It was like their den, living room kind of area where they always sat and discussed things because it was a closable room. And I was listening through the wall and I heard them talking about me stealing condoms from my dad, because my dad had a stash of condoms on his, and I'm like 12, like 11, 12 or something like that, and I can hear my mom going, well, he's obviously doing it because he's stealing condoms and stuff like that. She's fucking like mad, and my dad's like trying to calm her down. Like, no big deal, it's no big deal. Hilariously enough, was stealing condoms, but not at all for sex. I was putting them on people's doorknobs full of milk, and yeah, like hanging them off of stuff. I was not using them for sex. Who used condoms? Like, fucking stupid assholes. Yeah. No. Fully raw dogging 12-year-old bitches, but using condoms as, like, water balloons. As they should. As a 12-year-old, what else should you use a condom for? You shouldn't be using your condoms. You should be raw dogging and using them as water balloons, as I did. So that's your fucking sex ed for today.
That's a piece of advice.
But I thought that was hilarious. They were having a full argument about how they didn't give me like any sex education talk or anything like that, or they didn't like discuss. Oh, Crystal must be home, or we're getting broken into, and that's my defense. So hopefully hopefully that works out and solves the problem over there. Otherwise, we're all gonna be murdered in a couple of seconds. But anyway, I had the condoms. I was stealing condoms from my dad. But then that led me even more to thinking, why does my dad have condoms? That was the least. It took me probably fucking 15 years to think of this. But like, why did my dad have condoms? They were never in a relationship. I was just putting these pieces together that, he was just like fucking side bitches or something. Because who wears condoms with their wife? Like at that point.
People who don't want more kids.
What? Oh yeah, you really
People
didn't
who
want to
don't
have kids.
more kids.
You know what? Fair enough, because I'm fairly sure my mom tricked my dad into having me. Like I'm fairly sure that it was the end result of that's how they stayed together, because they didn't want to stay together, but like it was like, you got to because there's a kid.
Yeah.
And then so then he just had condoms. So that I didn't realize that level of I didn't understand the fight at the time, but the fight was totally, you're fucking all these whores and you're leaving your condoms around and our kid is stealing them and probably doing the same. Little do they know I was just using them to make animal balloons and stuff. Like I was not using condoms to what is that? Oh, there's like no weed left. Yeah.
Why didn't you go get weed then?
Because you were the one that was out.
Did you like your
You smoked all the weed.
Try one of these.
No, don't.
Yeah, do
Don't
it.
try one.
Do it.
No. It's awful.
Corn?
Yeah, the fucking no, I don't even you shouldn't what does it taste like?
Yeah, let me know.
It's very strange.
It's corn.
It is corn.
It's corn.
Yeah. But yeah, we have like no weed left. I was just complaining to them about that. Nobody does. Apparently we're all
Why didn't you get your ass to the store to get weed while I was at my grandma's funeral?
because I was doing a podcast about my condoms and stuff. I had to talk about
Yeah.
I had to prepare. It was important.
You were.
It was a celebration of life. It was a party. You smiled.
I'm taking my corn to go.
Okay, have your to-go corn and go get some
I
weed.
actually don't mind the taste of that.
Well, here, have another one. Have another
Have
corn
another
stick.
one. Yeah,
Go
there's
eat-
Ryan's.
Here, I took one bite. My brain fucking short-circuited. I was like, this
The
is...
rest of it was pretty good.
I don't-
There was foamy ice cream.
Yeah,
You add water to it and it made foam ice cream. That was interesting.
we had a whole Japanese thing before the show. It was awful.
Precast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have got you a waifu pillow. I didn't know if a mochi would be offended.
All right. Well,
Like only I sleep with like.
well, you gotta sit down or you gotta
Back
fucking there's a microphone or don't. There's two options. So last week Martin wasn't here, so we didn't get the year's predictions from him. So I wanted to see, Martin, you didn't know that last year. I'm pretty sure you won last year. Like, we only got one right apiece, I think, right? Or was it either one?
I think I won because Martin's were super positive.
Yeah. So Martin, yours was Bitcoin hits 100,000. CNP goes viral. The exact opposite happened. Steve Bezos dies in a boating accident. No. Oh yeah, no. You got Blake gets hardware banned from Riot Games. These are all great guesses.
I've been so good.
But then it said Martin makes more than 10 grand in crypto, which I think you did. Yeah. So that was the win.
That
So
was
there
the
you go.
victory.
I think Blake did it because Blake had like Canada's still
You have
waiting.
in brackets laughs at it?
Yes, it says Canada's still waiting for COVID restrictions, and then I put in brackets laughs at it because when he did it, he was like, "A year from now, we'll still have COVID restrictions." Hilarious. But yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell dies. PS5 will still be hard to get. That one he got right. Movie theater prices will go up. Yes, and Ryan gets 20 hype trains. Yeah, not even close. And I said, Long Shots closes down from us doing a podcast there. The fourth booster shot is released. I got that one. Ellen DeGeneres is gonna die. I don't know why. Oprah Winfrey but her DJ died. That was the craziest part about that. Her fucking DJ
I
died.
can't remember his name.
Ellen DeGeneres is
It was
DJ.
like a verb.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things
Yeah.
where it's just like pizzazz. You're
Yeah,
like
shit like
it's an onomatopoeia. It's not an actual word. It's like a kaplow. You're like, okay, yeah. And then Kamala Harris becomes the president, which so close. So close.
Arguable.
It's arguable that it's already happened. So what did you have set up now that you had an extra week to think about it? What do you think is going to happen this year?
How many do I get?
You can do as many as you want. I have like 6.
All right, I got Biden gets impeached.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Putin gets assassinated. Gabe Martin apologizes.
He apologized.
I like that. I like that.
Gas goes down to $1.30.
$1.
$1.30.
Wait, that's like now. It's like $1.35.
$1.38 or some shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
All right, $1.10.
Okay.
$1.10. Okay, $1.10.
All right, Trucker Rally 2.0 is underway.
It's gonna happen.
might happen.
It's gonna happen. February. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And Twitter becomes a new TikTok.
Oh, like it's like
Okay.
the most popular
You
social
have
media.
the complete opposite. Mine was I have that Twitter. I had one that was Twitter goes
'Cause-
bankrupt.
Yes.
So one of us is getting that.
Dude, he does the opposite of mine too, because I said the final battle with Gay Martin commences.
Yeah.
Where it's like we're going, you know, Martin, you remember the whole deal. I'm just not gonna be here and I'm just gonna be disappeared and you guys have to hunt me down in a shack
We're
somewhere.
gonna have to call Martin
Yeah.
in on a fucking Harrier jet.
You're gonna have to take a red-eye flight to come here and rescue
Spanish
me.
Martin.
Yeah. It's like, Martin, yeah, dude, you're just a call from Blake in the middle of the night. It's time. And you'll go, all right. He'll have a fucking case already ready under the bed and go, baby, I gotta go. It's time. And she'll already know what it means. She'll go, I understand. It just kisses you goodbye and you're on your way. You've already explained this situation to everyone in your life. You're like, if I leave at a moment's notice, it's because I need to rescue a man who's in great peril. He is about to be raped against his will. But,
By a wampa.
yeah, by a wampa. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll run through mine again quickly that I had. I had the Gabe Martin battle will commence. New pandemic drops. I actually said new pandemic DLC drops.
Okay, that's good too.
Yeah, I like that. Blake is trapped in another country. My dad's OnlyFans blows up. Trudeau steps down as leader of the Liberals. I like that. Biden has a stroke, but no one notices. And then me and Blake came up with one that we have a goal for next year where we're doing a podcast from a sunny climate. We're
Oh yeah.
somehow,
I forgot about that.
somehow we're doing a podcast from somewhere warm. I don't know how we're gonna make it happen. What?
Vacation?
Yeah,
Yeah, vacation.
we're gonna do a vacation podcast next year. That's a goal. But we also, Martin, you're gonna like this one. I said Martin finds out his family was on the wrong side of World War II.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Hell yeah is the answer.
Don't say hell yeah. You don't say hell yeah to that. You go, no, we were on the good side. You don't just yell hell yeah. It's like
Well, I
Kanye.
gotta find out.
I don't want to be right about that. And then the other one that I said is that I wanted to make our first children's book. So I've already reached out to the guy who made How the PM Who Stole Freedom. And he kind of broke it down to me how to make a children's book. Like, we can do it right now. First step would be turning it into like a PDF. So we can just do that right now. And then we can get it printed into like one of the ones that we have in our catalog, like Mom's OnlyFans, New Beginnings from Difficult Choices. Or, you know, Your Life is a Lie, Your Parents Created a False Reality. Or the one that we can read today, Don't Take a Bath with Uncle Joe, Setting Boundaries with Adults. Now, I want to change the story up a little bit because, like, so it's personalized for me. Because I like this because when I was a kid, I think I might have shown you guys this. I definitely showed Crystal this. I actually have it now. When I was a kid, my parents went out of their way to go to this book writing company where they got the story of Aladdin, like Aladdin.
Oh yes.
And they it's like a Mad Lib of like stuff that you can fill in. It'll be like Ryan King, who lived on 3840 30th side road, would like give you all your shit, and then you'd go like him and Aladdin and Jasmine went on an adventure, and like they would like put your favorite toy here, and it would like you would fill in the blanks, and it felt really personalized to me. Now if we could get Don't Bathe, like, hey, Ryan, don't bathe with your teachers, setting boundaries with adults. That would have been so helpful for me as a kid. And I'm thinking we should produce things like that. But Martin, we already have a book basically written. I say we turn Sleepy Eyed Joe into the hit children's novel of next year.
And hard ass dick.
And we'll do and Hard Ass Dick. That'll be like this one. Space Raptor Butt Trilogy. It'll be like that. It'll be Hard Ass Dick, the WAP parody, but for men. But for MGTOW, men going their own way. All the Proud Boys present.
Oh god.
Yeah. So I think I have this to where, hey, there we go. Look at that. It sort of works. There's a little bit of a shadow, but it's not too bad.
Ooh.
Fucking shut up. You want me to fucking turn on a flashlight on my fucking this?
Whoa.
Oh, look at that. So much better.
It actually is a little bit better, but it's a lot more difficult. Thanks. Thanks. I can't do it at all. Fuck you. So I figured I would try to personalize this on the fly for me, so then it can be relatable to other little boys who are struggling with bathing with their teachers. So this is, hey Ryan, don't bathe with your teacher, setting boundaries with adults, by Ryan King. I've changed it up a little bit. Uncle Joe got fired at work. He said because his boss is a jerk. Uncle Joe has allegations. Mom and Dad have reservations.
Oh.
Uncle Joe is staying here. Uncle Joe might offer you beer. Careful not to take a sip.
Oh my god.
Roofies are what he might slip.
Shit.
Uncle Joe likes having baths. Uncle Joe might touch your ass. Keep your distance from his hands. Even when he makes demands, touch it.
Oh my god.
When in doubt, you can just say no. And never bathe with Uncle Joe. Beautiful. Beautiful.
like
Thank you.
that.
That was a beautiful one. That was probably the best one that we've ever gotten out of Brad Gross. And I think that's would have taught me a huge lesson, because I didn't see a problem with bathing with Uncle Joe at the time. At the time, Uncle Joe, like he was just hanging out. Like he had a cool hot tub. He'd give me some beers. Things got a little fuzzy. I don't really remember the whole night. His underwear was off, and then I was home.
You got roofied.
Oh, and you got roofied.
I got such good grades, though. That was the last year of me getting good grades. Weird. I moved off to high school, and he stopped caring.
You got too old.
I aged out.
Yeah, he's like Leo.
He's
like you're a year too old now.
He's
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio of middle school, where
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, once you get past 13, then I'm out. That's my line. You ain't coming back to my hot tub.
Oh my god.
All right. So I thought we could treat your favorite segment, This Week in Woke, a little bit differently this week. So I got a backlog of these fucking, because Crazies comes out faster than we can come out. Like, we only come out once a week. These Crazies are producing TikToks every single day. Like, every single day. They're pumping them out. Like, it's like they're being paid by the Chinese government to propagate some sort of fucking destruction of the Western society or something. Or it's just a bunch of mentally deranged people with smartphones. I can't really tell the difference. But what I thought we could do is, instead of just suffering through one of them, we'll suffer through all the entire backlog catalog of TikToks that I have right now.
Oh.
And then we'll break them down. We'll make it bearable. You know, it'll be super easy. But it's time for This Week in Woke.
Okay, boomers, let's try it together. If someone goes by she, then call her she. If someone goes by he, then call him he. If someone goes by they, then call them they. It doesn't mean it'll turn you gay.
Don't edit the song. The song is the song, and you have to suffer through it. All right, here's the first one. This weird, big-headed lady who's gonna tell you something that you're gonna hate.
It is racism. Anti-fatness is rooted in anti-blackness. And the reason people are pursuing thinness is because they're pursuing proximity to whiteness. The reason why people hate fat people is because people hate black people, and appearing curvier, bigger is associated with blackness, especially black women, and that's why they're discriminated in the workplace, overly sexualized, and this has gone back for centuries and centuries. All systems of oppression, capitalism, sexism, racism, it all comes back to white supremacy, which is the foundation of the fabric of America and rules every sector and aspect of our society.
So summary, too long didn't understand because that was just a lot of gibberish and big words that
I didn't hear anything. I was too distracted by the glasses.
Right? Like, those are
I was
comical.
staring at them the whole time.
Dude, I had a pair of those that I bought at the dollar store. They were like these giant ass comic. They were in the Halloween bin. She's literally wearing a costume. You didn't go into an optometrist and say, like, you know, Harry Potter, but like on steroids.
Yeah,
like
we that shit up.
Yeah, we want a Harry Potter cranked to 11. And you're like, they're fucking comically big. Like, they're like those obnoxious bug glasses that some of the girls wear, like the sunglasses, but they don't even look like they have lenses in them.
They're just frames.
They're just frames. But the too long didn't understand that crazy was it's fucking racist to be skinny. Like, it's not even being skinny, it's wanting to be skinny. If you try to be skinny, if like me just naturally being skinny.
When I go to the gym, I'm being racist.
Yeah. If you're naturally a fat fuck, then you're basically just saying the N-word by going to the gym, I think. It's hard to understand, but
every girl's like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why some of the gyms have to have the lunk alert, because everybody's just, when they're bench pressing, just screaming the N-word. Yeah. All right, next up on the docket, we have another large-headed individual. I don't know if this is a trend or if I don't know. Like, maybe it takes this big of a head to understand this much knowledge.
I've seen this one. This one hurts.
This one hurts. This one hurts. We're gonna get through it together, though. I promise.
It's interesting how little cis people actually know about biological sex. Like, your chromosomes dictate everything, and you'll never be a real boy or a real girl. Do you know how easy it is to completely change your body with hormones? I grew a penis within my first month of being...
No.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I've been trying my whole fucking life, and you did it in a couple of months? You're just saying you're better at being a man than me, just in a couple of months.
In a couple of months.
I've been fucking... grow! Fucking, just fucking pulling on it. I did everything I could possibly do. I did that fucking ancient technique where they just like hang a rock from the end of your dick trying to stretch it out a little bit. Nothing works. It doesn't work. You can't just do that. Am I just supposed to fucking inject human growth hormone straight into the tip of my penis? Because I don't think that's gonna work. Do I have to have like a Prince Albert, like a Bane mask that's just constantly injecting steroids into my cock? Because I can't do that for a few inches, and your dick is just a large clit. There's no chance. There's no chance. I knew a girl in high school had a weird long clit. Everybody knew. Everybody knew she had a long clit. And it was like that joke from, what was that, Clerks? It was like everybody would say that because once Clerk came out, we all had that ammo. We knew. I forget. Somebody passed around a picture of her and it looks like a woolly mammoth trunk a little bit because there's pubes there. There was pubes over the top, but then this little thing, it's a very tiny, uncircumcised penis that was hanging over the first little bit of her vagina. But it wasn't a dick. It was a clit. You could tell it wasn't a dick. But I bet if you just start taking testosterone like a motherfucker, that thing plumps up. That thing plumps up a lot to the point where you could call it a small dick.
Oh,
right?
my God.
That's what this thing is saying. That's what this large-headed, fucking amazing-haired, beautiful, brave individual. Yeah.
Being on testosterone. I started having full-blown boy puberty around month 3 or 4. Trans women can grow breasts. Exactly like cis women.
I also buy that. I'm on that side because I've seen some dudes, there were dudes on my hockey team that had nice titties. They weren't even to the point of you going that, that's not a fat hanging titty. They were plump and up and solid. I was honestly, if you frame that right, I could jerk to that. Like, it's just, if you framed that right, it's so, like, there's something about the tissue there. There's not much difference between, like, a peck and a titty. You get enough fat in the right places, you can mold that thing into a titty that's comparable. And I completely understand that, but I'm gonna say your large hanging clit does not look like a penis. And it's insulting to my penis that you call that a penis.
And your grown udders don't produce milk.
I bet you could. I bet you.
Like, what kind of duct work do you have to put in there?
No, I don't even think. I bet you I could just do it. You want me to try? I'll take a bunch of estrogen
and just see
if you promise you'll drink it. If you promise you'll drink it, if I can produce it. You're so confident that I can't produce breast milk. Just be confident and say you'll drink it if I can make it.
You won't be able to make it.
Then you're safe for this bet. Then shake on it right now, pussy.
Come on.
I'm so scared. There's no way. What kind of duct work do...
I don't have to get ductwork. I bet you just a bunch of estrogen. If I just eat soy for a month, I bet you I can squeeze a couple of drops out. Come on.
I'm good.
Oh, so now you're not so confident. When you've all of a sudden you got to put the titty milk to where your mouth is, you fucking back down. I see I see. So now you're not as confident that somebody can't.
I just don't believe it's gonna be titty milk.
What do you mean? What? I'll let you have it right from the tap.
Just fucking.
I'll let you have it right from the tap.
Like
you can
pimple. Fucking.
Yeah, I'll squirt it into your mouth like a trick shot. You keep it.
If you can trick shot it into my mouth, I'll drink it.
Clip it, save it, lock it, and load it. That's saved forever, dude. I'm gonna get some fucking. How about if it's not me? What if I can get somebody to do it?
Then no.
Damn it, it's got. Okay, I'll do it. I'll commit to the bit. I'll get titty milk. I bet you I can do it. And we're betting me squirting tit milk into your mouth. That's a big. You put a lot on the line here, man.
There's a lot on the line.
Put a lot on the line. Like both of us just lose here. This is just a lose-lose. Nobody wins if I do this.
And Martin, can I mama bird it to Martin?
Yes. Democracy. We both agree that yes, you're gonna mama bird it into.
Mama bird Ryan's titty milk
Across the border.
Yes, he's gonna hold it in his mouth. It's gonna be nice, warm titty milk that's been a little bit of saliva because it's been probably 40 hours. Because you know how Blake flies when Blake gets across the border. You know he's gonna be in the airport in Arizona for 3 days with fucking my tit milk in his mouth, trying to negotiate a fucking hotel with. I got home. Sir, I can't understand you. Can you just swallow whatever? All right, that's a good deal. I like that. Anyway, back to this big-headed weirdo.
Trans women can lactate. Everything you
See?
think you know.
Thank you, big-headed lady. Thank you. You're fucked now. If this big-headed lady said trans women can lactate, which is just a dude.
Which is just a dude.
So a dude on enough estrogen.
So we have the piping?
I don't think it's any different, dude. I think it's the same thing.
That's so funny.
I'm pretty sure the fucking tit is the whole, it's like the whole, like, it's all the same.
Dear Lord, please bring on the Astro.
Yeah, we're definitely going to want that Satan 2 to go off. And when it does, make it quick.
Yeah.
Like, just make it over in a flash. I don't want to be like, oh no, the nukes are coming for 3 days and like have like an Apollo mission out there. No, I just want to be mid-podcast. Blake, totally take this titty milk. And you're about to get it in and then poof,
Yeah.
like the whole fucking, it just white flash. We're all gone. That's, well, hopefully.
Know about how bodies are set in stone and can't be changed, you're literally just wrong.
Dude, the arrogant laugh at the end is the most annoying part. But yeah, dude, well, I'm glad that big-headed lady had such a fucking based point. Because, now we get to squirt titty milk into Blake's mouth. Like, it was just a fucking win-win. Dude, your viral fucking prediction might be this year. You should have banked on it this year. Because I can't see a man squirting titty milk into, trick-shotting it, from a couple of feet away into another man's mouth. How does that not go viral?
Yeah.
And, like, they can't even ban it because it's, like, breastfeeding.
Then
Like,
you'll be a hypocrite, racist, sexist, all the ists.
no, but I'm trans now.
No, if they try and ban it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're the ists.
No, but they can't even ban the breastfeeding aspect of it because I go on YouTube and jerk off to breastfeeding videos. No, but there's literally fucking breastfeeding videos of full titties on YouTube that they just allow because a kid is sucking on a titty. It's allowed. Yeah. So there is somebody who's freeze framing it and angling it at the right moment and jerking off to it. 100%. 100%. You're taking screenshots where you can crop the baby's out or just like really looking past the baby.
Just like putting your thumb right there.
Pretending to be the baby, you know? Like, you're just... All right, next up on the docket is another large-headed individual. I don't know if there's a trend or if this is... But everyone's got a big-ass fucking head.
Blondes is a preference. Not dating people who are, I don't know, shorter than 5'6" is a preference. Not dating people with brown eyes is a preference. Being trans is not a specific characteristic. Thus, you can't label it as a preference. That's just called bigotry. No one's forcing you to date trans people, but don't cover up your discriminatory bias in the name of preference, because the logic doesn't add up. Like I've said in many a video, the logic of transphobia never adds up.
She can't even fit all of her head in the video. It's fucking crazy. So I'm not allowed to have a preference to not like what if my preference is you were born a girl? Is that not allowed? I don't understand why that's not a preference. Like, you were born blonde. That's my preference. You were born with a vagina. That's my preference. It's most of my preference. Like, I'm going to say, when I saw the large-clitted individual, I wasn't like, I'd really like to suck that. Because, like, you would, honestly, if you were there. Because guys are way nicer than girls. Honestly, way nicer. Because if you were going down on that chick, you would just suck her weird clit. You would. But if the roles were reversed, the fucking night would end there. The girl would go, nope, not putting that in my mouth. That's fucking weird. And they would leave. If you had a weird snuffleupagus clit cock and she pulled down your pants, most women are going to walk away from that. But I swear to God, if any guy gets to the point and they pull down your pants and they see that thing, they're not going to walk away from it. They're just going to go, all right, there's a thing I deal with now. Like, I just got, like, a weird... Like, I'm saying, and I think I would instinctively suck it, too, which would be... It'd be hard to get past. It'd be a thing I'd think about. I would go, wow, that was, like, the gayest thing I've ever done. But it was somehow straight. I was going down on a chick, but it felt like I was sucking a dick. I'm like, does that make it gay? I don't know what... Like, I've always said, if you're fucking a chick and you're thinking about your buddy's ass, that's gay. That's gayer than fucking a dude and imagining it's a chick. There's a level to this. There's levels to this game. Because honestly, like, it's like, that's like if you were gay in prison, but you were just pretending like it was a chick, it was like all you had available, or you're stranded on an island and you fuck a dude because that was all you had available, and you were pretending like it was a chick. Still gay, but on the level of gay, less gay than fucking a chick and going, man, I wish this was Brian. Like, that's gayer. That is gayer. So there are levels to this. So sucking a large clit is like almost gayer than sucking a small cock. Like, they're like very close. The line is like right there. They're butt to butt. They're right against each other there. But I think the clit is under, but right there. It's right almost, there. It's the same action is what I'm saying. You're just doing the same thing. It's just anyway, wow. Big-headed individuals dropping fucking big head knowledge on us that it's not a preference to like trans. It got me thinking. I genuinely went through the train of thought of like, would I have sex with the hottest trans person ever? Like, you can't, like, she just looks like a hot chick. I go, probably. I'd probably do it. But I'm like, would I date them now? But then, like, what if but then now I run you through this scenario. Hottest trans chick you can possibly imagine. It's literally, they molded her just for you because they did. They were like welding pieces on that you wanted. And you're like, no, that's not big enough. You can fucking...
They got the Reebok pump. Right
yeah,
there.
Exactly. You got all the modifications that you want. This thing is not street legal. But but then the relationship is like your best bro. Like, it's like, yo, what up, bro? We want to grab a brewski and watch the game? Like, it's that because she's a dude. Like, she's a dude. What if all of those stars aligned? That's when I ran myself through and I go, I probably still wouldn't do it. I don't know why. I still wouldn't do it. I don't know. It was so perfect. I was like, hottest chick you can imagine. Like, she's fucking, like, and it was just made just for you because, like, it was designed, like, everything's flawless. And it was the perfect Beverly Hills doctor. They made it perfectly. And it's just, at the end of a day, just a dude brain who just, and plays sports well. Like, and it's just like, you're like, damn, like when you go have a catch in the backyard, she's throwing heaters at you. Like, you're like, holy fuck, man. But then it's like, I don't know. There's something about that mentality that makes me not want to fuck you. Then, like, at enough of that, like, broing down with you, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. But no, my preference is still I don't want to date them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
don't want a dude.
It seems like I don't care. I don't know. Like, I would be weirded out if I found out right now that Crystal was a dude. I'd be like,
What'd you say?
That's a question.
Okay,
that's a question.
A new scenario.
That's a question.
What would you do if one day she's just like, Ryan, I'm a dude.
Like,
got
she's
modified like this.
I would go like, you're a dude now, like you're coming out as a dude, or like
And
you
she
were a
goes,
dude.
No, I was a dude. What do you do?
That's hard. That is so hard.
So hard.
Holy shit.
Because now it's like, it's on a deep level.
That's the hardest question I've ever been asked in my life.
Layer of hell.
This is literally the hardest question I've ever been. I'm getting so sweaty now.
Now you're scared.
I'm actually scared. This is like, would you love me if I was a worm times 1,000?
Yeah.
Like, this is hard because I'm really thinking about this. I go,
Would you still love me if I was
because like
actually trans?
because like one of my main issues is like, if I haven't sexed, is it normal? Like, does it feel like a fleshlight down there? But like, I've been doing it for years and I've been enjoying it. So like, does everybody else know in this scenario? Because like, if we just
your scenario.
yeah, no, you guys kind of came up with this. I didn't come up with it. You guys are the rule makers here. But I'm saying, like, honestly, if everybody dude, it's weird. I think I just proved that it's societal. I think I just proved that this is all societal. I think I have to like, I think I'm a liberal now. I think you guys just literally, yeah, I think I just switched sides because honestly, my honest answer is if all of you know, then no, I'm probably gonna leave. But if you don't, I'm probably gonna stay.
No, what if you're the only one?
Then I'd stay. That's the answer, I'd say. Because everything's normal to me. Like, it's the way it's always been. Like, and nothing changes. Like, it literally doesn't change for me.
But now you know that she's a dude.
But if everybody else
what
just...
if it's, like, on stream?
No, yeah, then everybody knows. Then that's a tougher decision for me. I don't know why. I don't even care that everybody would call me gay or whatever. That's not even... It's weird. It is... Is it not the same answer for you guys? You guys all have girlfriends. Your girlfriends walk up to you and say, I'm a fucking dude. What do you do?
Whatever.
You're staying, regardless if we know or not.
Probably.
Wow, better person than me. Okay, it's not societal. All right. What about you, Blake?
I feel like I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know what it is, but there's something that's just like, if everybody knew, that is somehow raises the bar from like here to here.
Okay, here's the twist though.
Oh.
One of our girlfriends is actually a dude. I'm not gonna tell him.
Switch to the game show host.
Yeah, only Tiff knows, and she's not gonna tell anyone. We all just have to guess. And then we all just break up. We all just go, I can't get over it. It's gotta be her. Every time the toilet seat's up when you fucking put it down, you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, no, I think more I think about it, I think I'd just stay.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't matter.
I think I would stay. I think at the end of it, because like it's been so long and I'm used to it. Yeah. I'm like, if this is what dude pussies tastes and feels like, I'm like, whatever, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I was scared to try it. Like a lot of things. Some things look gross and weird, and I don't want to try it. So then, like your weird fish cake that you ate.
Corn.
Yeah, no, you ate like who makes like, I get that sour fish and like gummy fish are a thing, but who makes like a fish cake? Like that seems like the dumbest shape to make a cake. Like it's like you had like
It's like a wafer.
It wasn't a wafer. It was like an ice cream sandwich without the ice cream and like cream in the middle or something like that. But it was fish shaped, which seems like the dumbest shape for a fucking pastry item. It's odd, but like I don't know.
More than 2 nukes.
Yes, the answer is more than 2 nukes to all of this. That was the answer. We needed to spread it out a little more clearly. But so last one, I don't even care. But again, giant head. We don't have to listen to like the annoying words that she says because like they're fucking annoying. Like, and it's not about anything. Like, it's fucking unbelievably stupid, the stuff that this lady says. But like, so look at this lady. So this is the thing.
That's a huge head.
Yeah, this is a huge head. So I want you to take note at a lot of the characteristics of this face. Now, I'm gonna pull this diagram of somebody with fetal alcohol syndrome. Ignore the fact that Greta Thunberg is beside it and definitely has fetal alcohol syndrome. Ignore that. But now look at the characteristics of the person with fetal alcohol syndrome. It's this lip. It's the flat upper lip, no like or upper lip area, like your mustache area, and you don't have an upper lip. Like your cheeks are flat, nose is pushed in, like the bridge of your nose. Once you see this too, all of a sudden you're gonna see your friends and go, "Oh, your parents drank." Like you're gonna walk up to people. Once you see this picture and you recognize that thing, every time you see somebody who has got no upper lip, you go, "Fuck, your parents alcoholics." Like your mom drank while you were pregnant, and you go like, and then some of the dumb things that they do make sense, right?
Yeah.
And she can say how dare you all he wants, but it's true. But how dare you? But look at this. Look at this. Now look at this.
Oh, the last one hits it like on the nail.
I'm not putting 2 and 2 together here, but I'm saying like the majority of TikTok has fetal alcohol syndrome. Like these fucking like the stuff that like libs of TikTok posts and like all those troll accounts, like conservative red pill fucking bullshit. They're all fetal alcohol syndrome babies. We're making fun of disabled people. We are. At the end of the day, we're pointing and laughing at someone's mom who drank. She has a disease that made her drink while she was pregnant and then created somebody who thought activism was making a TikTok. And now we have a full generation of people whose doctors, I guess, told them that a couple of glasses of wine was fine, and that's not okay. It's not okay.
This newest girl kind of looks like the yellow Backyardigans character.
Yellow Backyardigans. See you Zoomer stuff. I don't
Backyard. Fuck.
Yardigans. I don't see the yellow. Oh, I'm seeing it.
Tell me you're not looking at her right now. I can't get it out of my head. Sorry. That's Tasha from Backyardigans.
Holy shit.
Dude, well, Tasha's parents drank. I'm gonna let you know that Tasha's parents, while they were pregnant, drank a lot. They were into the jack. But wow. Yeah, weird coincidence, right? I started looking through these. That's why I wanted to go through them all. They were important messages to get by, like not the stuff they were saying. The fact that if you're creating activism TikToks, you should ask your parents like what they did when you were pregnant. Like you should be like look inwards, look in the mirror a little bit, say Beetlejuice 3 times. I don't know what you're supposed to do because it's once now that I've given this to you, I've given this information to you, you just see it in public. You're gonna notice people. Like you're gonna like watch some fucking weirdo who's just doing some weird shit, and then you're gonna go, oh man, he's got no bridge of his nose. It's like pushed into his eyeballs, and his lips all flat, and he's got no upper lip. You're like, it's not his fault. I almost take pity. It's not like I'm. Yeah. No, they're still idiots. Like they still could have overcame. There's lots of thin-lipped smart people. I'm sure there's lots of people whose parents drank and they persevered, but they probably would have been like Stephen Hawking level. But like these people were just average intelligence people that now like chew on a smartphone to get all their fucking information. Like that's it's a problem. And now you got fucking the hippo lady from the backyardigans telling us about how government should be run. Like, okay, yeah, you got it all figured out. And not the governor of Alberta. Fucking stupid asshole. These guys don't understand that I am the governor of Alberta. All right. So we have to do some math now. Now I need I need help. I'm gonna need help. This is a new segment that I think we can probably do from time to time that I'm calling trans math. Because we gotta figure this whole situation out. Blake, you've probably seen this headline already, but we're gonna dissect it now. So trans man with non-binary partner gives birth using female sperm donor. So I have a okay, we're going to get through this. Don't worry. We're going to break it down section by section and show our work and figure this out because I have a high-tech technology that I've gotten just for this scenario. So what we do is we start off with what they have here, and we're going to make a math equation, okay? So we have trans man and
woman.
So no, we're going to go with them. Okay. So we have a man here. And we all know if we go through that because a trans man, and that's just equal to a woman. So this is going to help us solve the equation here when we get through this. So we have trans man, which is equal to woman. Now, non-binary is going to be where it's confusing. We're adding a non-binary to this, and I don't know what that is. That's
a question mark.
Yeah, so that's just a gray question mark here, and I have no idea. But for the sake of, in math, sometimes you have to, what's it called when you break things down, you make it smaller. You gotta condense. That's what it is. You gotta condense an equation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take the non-binary out. The non-binary is gone because that doesn't make any sense. It's useless to solving this equation. So we're gonna take the non-binary completely out of this equation. So right now we just have a female. That's where we are at the equation right now. We have a woman. All right? So we've made it through the first part of the question. Now we have to go through the second part of the question. Partner gives birth using female sperm donor. Okay, so now again, we have to go through some craziness here. So we're going to take a female, which we all know when we're using this math equation is just equal to a male. So we should now. Okay, we're solving it here. We're figuring it out. So now we have a female plus a female, which is equal to a male. So now we have a female plus a male when we take out the female here. Things are starting to add up now. So now we just, at the end result, we just have a male and
plus woman
and plus female. And that was the headline. That was the entire headline.
God, a man and a woman and a baby. That's fucking crazy. Put it in the news. CNN, get on this shit. MSNBC.
So the news story reads, a man and a woman had a baby.
A woman had a sperm donor.
It's the funniest fucking thing. Because, like, I was going through this article, and I was looking through it, and it's even funnier when you go through the news article because you get down to the picture, which gives us, without solving that equation first, this picture would be even more confusing. You would have no idea who's the mom, explain to me who did what to who here.
Oh, this shit, that's a whole new thing.
In this picture, you have to figure out who did what to who here. This and this made this, I think. Or there's a third party involved. That was that question mark gray that we took out of the equation.
Wait, okay. Transgender, okay.
No,
so
man and a woman. And a woman
gives birth to partner's baby from sperm donor.
So, now that we have all the equations solved, I think I can break this down that this here is a woman who's dating this who's non-binary but actually is just like Diary of a Wimpy Kid Boy. No, it's a girl.
I think
no, it's
yellow gave birth. Fucking gray area did nothing throughout this whole thing.
You think the mullet, the mullet goatee did nothing?
Yeah,
and is what?
It's holding the baby.
And
it's
is what?
Partner.
No, yeah, but what is? But what is it?
I don't know. It's a non-binary. It's a two. It's two.
Yeah, but that two is not that doesn't fit into the binary. So I'm saying, what was it then? What was it? Racistly called at birth.
Oh, fuck. What's its bigotry name?
No, I think it was going to be. I think this is a woman that gave birth as a man, and this is also a woman who's non-binary, and there is a third party
that gave the sperm
who is a man but identifies as a woman and came for this person.
So which one do you think gave birth?
This one, the short one.
Okay.
Yes, but I think I solved it. I think if we pull up our math again.
It makes sense.
No, we got to pull up the equation again because that solves everything for us. So, it was just a man and a woman at the end of the day. You have to remember, we got to here somehow. Somehow, through all of this stuff, we got to a man and a woman gave birth.
Yeah.
So, but there's this non-binary shit that throws everything off that I have no idea what it is. But I think that's what the thing standing beside there, because if they were a non-binary with sperm, then they would have just done it themselves.
Yeah.
The last partner uses female sperm donor.
Non-binary must be woman.
Yes, so this is the non-binary here, which is yellow shirt, who's just standing to the side, who was not needed for the equation! Okay. Sorry.
Oh, man and woman gave birth.
Woman gave birth.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. Snappy says the right is transgender and the left is the non-binary, which is the right answer. Yes,
Okay,
this
so we got 2 and we got.
And then what's this thing with the baby then? God knows.
Oh my God, no! The thing is that baby's being raised by those things.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know. They wouldn't let the guy from I Am Sam have a baby in the movie because he didn't have a 7th grade mentality. I don't think somebody who's willing to do this, not transgender, have that hairstyle. Now look it, you can see it in the mirror here. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that.
What the fuck is that? You have like a mohawk man bun?
It goes from mohawk to like top of the head full.
You can't go fucking mohawk man bun. That's no. I disagree with your choices. You make bad choices. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you make bad choices.
Not their fault though.
It's not their fault though. Their parents probably drank. Wait, hold on a second. Zoom in on this mouth here. I think this is their own fault.
What the fuck?
I'm zooming in.
That thing's horrifying.
It's awful. It's the more I zoom in, the worse it gets. But I'm saying,
The nose is smushed.
This one parent might have liked a glass of Chardonnay or two, but this one I think made choices on their own. I think this was just bad parenting out of the womb. This is bad parenting in the womb, bad parenting out of the womb.
I don't like looking at this. We live in this world.
This is nature versus nurture right here, ending in the same result. You're just like, you can do it both bad. You can do it both bad. Just quit again. All right. Keeping in the same vein, I don't believe this is definitely Chinese propaganda. I don't believe this is true because it's all stemming back from one person's post. And when I look through things and they all stem back from the one person's post on like whatever, or like it's a screen grab from like the opposite group, that's when I never believe it. You should never believe that. When somebody's gotten a screen grab from somewhere else and it's the only trace of it on like Twitter or something like that, and it's like the opposing person's viewpoint, that's crazy. I never believe it. But anyway, we have to go through this. So this is a forum explaining to trans women that in order to simulate having a period, your best option is to make some like tomato soup sickles, and slide them gingerly into your puss, and then wait for them to melt, and they'll splat out of your new manhole. I like to call it a manhole. That's a good name. That is a good name for it. So your manhole sprays tomato sauce. Like any normal woman would. You know, we all have girlfriends here, and you know when your woman isn't feeling quite ladylike in the middle of the month, maybe her flow's not coming as heavy as she'd like, she'll usually slide a couple of tomato packets up there, maybe like one of those like self-serve Heinz ketchup things that you get from the fast food restaurants. So then she can really feel like a woman that month Because, like, if you're not having a chunky Campbell's soup tomato style period, then are you really a woman? But this is what the person said. I use the same type of ice cube tray, frozen tomato juice to create my menstrual flow. What's great about this is I can control my flow rate by the numbers of cylinders that I use.
This is so fake.
It's gotta be, right? For example, during the beginning of my monthly period, I always use 2 or 3 in order to give a heavy menstrual flow. They are so handy. I used to use tomato juice / red Gatorade enemas, but I found that they didn't result what I was hoping for. I'm so elated to find other girls, but spelled with a U. I like that. That enjoy this very feminine part of our girly lives. So I agree with you. Experience my period is absolutely endlessly essential for completing my femininity. As all girls would say. Like, I'm pretty sure all girls would say they look forward to their, like, feminine time of the month. And if it didn't come, I'm sure, like, ladies who have had hysterectomies and stuff also do this tomato sauce. So, wait, did you just eat more fish sauce?
Corn.
Why are you eating corn sticks?
I'm trying to restart my brain. It hurts.
Corn.
I need it to jolt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's corn.
But I don't like this. I don't like it, and I also don't believe it, because if you look deeper into this means that, okay, so
you gotta try it.
Okay, well, obviously, once I start lactating, I'm gonna want to start putting some fucking tomato sickles at my poop chute so I can. If I put a tomato thing, can I poop it onto you then? How far can we take this? Can I be a full woman to you, Blake? Can I?
No.
Can I bleed and lactate on you like a real woman would?
Oh my god! If you get your dick chopped off.
If I do that, then I'll be.
If you get your dick cut off, you can put tomato juice up your pussy.
Dude, don't tempt me. I'm mentally ill.
Don't tempt me.
Dude, if I'm gonna end it all, you know what I'm doing first. I'm going out like the fucking one guy, one hatchet. And I'm cutting this thing off. I'm doing a homemade transition surgery, and I'm coming over with a can of Heinz.
You ever seen One Man, One Jar?
Yes, of course. Who hasn't?
Awful.
Well, I watched the entire Pain Olympics. Me and Martin watched the Gauntlet. But anyway, doing more sleuthing into this, in order for this to be real, this has to be a screenshot taken recently of a forum that was going on 10 months ago, or 3 years ago is what it says here. 3 years ago at most, but then the picture has one of those old school time codes in the bottom of it that says January 1st, 2003. So either the person is using a old school camera that would even still have those time codes on it and didn't reset it, or this is a photo from New Year's Day 2003 and they stocked up on period cubes. I don't know. And then they posted it on a forum, I don't know, 20 some other years later.
I feel like you have my eyes fucking ripped open.
Yes.
And I'm watching some, like that, what do you call that?
Can we change this to Clockwork Orange cast?
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. But I don't believe it. So, there you go. But
that shit hurt.
Here you go. In better news, I don't know if this is real. Here, two ends of the spectrums that may not be real. I'm gonna run you through some role play here, okay? I'm gonna run you through this post on how to detransition your daughter. Okay? You ever have a kid, they come out as as trans. This is what you do. Daughter says she's trans, 9th grade. What the fuck do I do? Confesses I'm trans too. She's confused. Dad, no, you're not. Stop being a bigot, Charlotte. Let's do this together.
I was gonna say that is a jacked.
That's it. He's got cake though. Fucking does his squats. You can see that fucking bladow right there. How you doing? Hold on. Maybe I could set the mood a little bit more. So, stop being a bigot, Charlotte. Let's do this together. Wears dress and makeup the next morning. Daughter gets angry. Tells me to stop faking it. No, I'm trans, honey. Now get in the car and let's go to school. Okay, I don't like the music. It's making it weird. She's horrified. Asked to be dropped. Has to be dropped off a block away. Nope. Walks her in. Waves to the front desk. She's fuming. Wife can't stop laughing. picks up daughter in a skirt and heels, shitty makeup, glitter on cheeks, skips to her and her friends. Dad, stop, it's not funny. Demands she uses my pronouns, calls her a bigot.
This is the most base dad ever.
Literally the most based human being on the planet right now. Next morning, she's done with the whole trans things. Begs me to stop too. So this is the best take of the whole thing. The green text was the whole conversation. The red text is being trans just the 90s version of being goth? Definitely cool. Not cool when your parents do it. Lean into it and shame them out of it, was what he said. Which I agree so heavily. Like, do you guys remember the Pokemon parody episode of South Park?
Yeah.
Do you remember how they solved the problem at the end?
Chin Pokemon.
Yeah, Chin Pokemon. Do you remember all the kids, for those of you who don't understand this?
True.
They all got hooked on Pokemon cards and or Pokemon character type things, and it was an epidemic, and the parents didn't know what to do. They're like, how do we fucking stop this? They couldn't figure it out. They tried everything. They tried banning it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And what was the solution? Lean into it. They all pretended like it was cool. The parents started buying it and playing it. It's like Facebook. How did Facebook die? Facebook died when your grandma got on. That's what happened. Facebook died when your parents started sharing you cringy memes about their OnlyFans. No, just mine. It's but it's like that. Now your parents don't understand like how fucking Twitter and fucking TikTok works, so they're on Facebook playing Bejeweled and shit with each other. And it's old and it got not cool. You know how Facebook started? You had to have a college ID to get on Facebook. You had to be young. When Facebook was first, you had to be in college. You had to be. It was just a place for people like young people to get connected. It was an ageist platform. It was the reverse. Click here if you're 18.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then it expanded, and now it's 65 plus.
And now you get minion memes.
And
from your grandma.
yes, exactly. It's a gift that you don't understand because your fucking mom accidentally sent you. That's exactly what fucking Facebook is now. And you can do that with trans. If all you just start wearing shitty makeup and glitter and big titty, maybe that's what the big titty teacher's doing. Saw too many trans students and was just like, I'm just gonna do it. And now it's gone too far. Now I got double G titties.
Double G.
And you don't know what to do. Can't take them off. They've welded to your chest. It's like a horror movie. It's like a Twilight Zone. Yeah. Now you can't take it off. You put it on as a joke, and now it's stuck. Yeah. So, I thought that was, you know what? I thought I could, in this Week in Woke section of the show, I could give you those things, but I think more and more based stuff like that is going to come out because, Blake, you might have saw this. This was literally just a news story that's making the rounds like right now, probably right before you came here. Okay. It's all over everything right now because this base dad in Ecuador was having a problem getting custody of his kids.
Yes.
So because in Ecuador, it leans heavily in the mom's favor.
So does everywhere.
Yeah, but more so than here. Like it's like basically assumed that the mom's going to get the kids because the dad's going to be the breadwinner. That's pretty much how their society still works over there. So they don't, but in his case, that wasn't really working. He was doing the raising of the kids. He claims to be a better parent than the mom, and he wants custody of the kids. So what does the base daddy do? What does daddy do? He legally changed his gender to a woman. So now he is Rene Salazar Romano, but he is a cisgender man who has the identification of a woman.
Oh my god, Ray Romano.
Yeah, I don't know, but he says he said, being a father in Ecuador, I'm punished for and I'm only a provider. What I've been looking for is to give the love and protection that a mother can give her children. The law says that the one who has the rights is the woman. At the moment, I am female. Now I am a mom, and I consider and that is how I consider myself. So I'm very sure of my sexuality. What I've sought is I want to be the mother so I can give the love and protection of a mother to his kids. That's all he wants. That's all he wants. He wants to be a cisgender man who's the mother of his kids.
Hell yeah.
Is that so hard now in the current year? Is that really so tough to do? Can't you be a cisgendered man who's the mother of your kids? I don't see a problem with it. If you guys are going to approve everything else, fucking let this guy be the mom to his kids that he wants to be.
Actually, he doesn't get it now.
Yeah, I know. Imagine he's just like, no, you're mentally deranged. You can't do that. They lock him up in an insane asylum. He's like, no. It's like, I just want to fucking love my kids. This is horrible. All right. Did you see the new promotion Dana White put out for the slap fighting championship?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Did you see it?
Hell yeah.
Blake, you didn't. If Blake saw it, Martin, you didn't see it. It's pretty fucking. So UFC just took ownership of like the slap fighting championship. It's literally like the Russian slap fighting, but it's in America. So on New Year's Eve, Dana White put out some promotion for it.
Yeah.
So here's Dana White. He's at the club with his wife, and they're, it looks like they're having some problems. They're getting into a little bit of an argument, a little bit of a spat. She swings, and he goes right back, and
then he goes back.
He goes back a couple more times. Again. And now she's gone out of frame, and he's looking down at the ground, standing over her like he just KO'd her.
Probably did.
Yeah. And so slap is coming to the UFC. Let's fucking go.
That is gonna be the opening main event.
The main event is UFC or Dana White versus his wife too.
Yeah.
I would go and see that, dude. If this is just all paid promotion, I would fucking love that. So, this is what he said. He said, "You heard me over the years. There's never an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman. My wife and I have been married for almost 30 years. We've known each other since we were 12 years old. Obviously been through some shit together. We've got 3 kids. In those situations, I'm embarrassed, yada, yada, yada." This isn't the part that I was curious about. This is the part that I was curious about. So when you scroll down, you get the quote from his wife, where she says, "Dana and I have been married for almost 30 years. To say this is out of character for him is an understatement. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Unfortunately, we were both drinking too much on New Year's Eve. Things got out of control on both sides. We've talked this through as a family and apologized to each other. I hope people will respect our privacy for the sake of the kids."
Within the month, Dana
Dude,
White gets a divorce.
That is... But that is like a lawyer said that. Dana White's lawyer said that, because it's just like, he beat the shit out of me, he slapped the fuck out of me, but you know what? I probably said some stuff. I was like, she said,
I swung first.
She did, but like,
and then he just decided to go in for the Ngannou. Like,
you step to the king, like, you better make it count, is what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna take a swipe at Dana, he's on so much HGH.
He's so roided up.
Dude,
I think he's honest about being on
he literally, like, his head is 7 sizes too big now because he's got so much HGH. He looks like those fucking TikTok activists. But like, I can't imagine that if you're, like, drunk, that it, I don't know. I'm just not a drinker. Blake, if you're shit-faced,
Okay.
And your girlfriend walks up to you, you've been having a fucking most annoying argument. She's fucking going all night because she's shit-faced and she's saying stupid shit, the most stupid shit you can think of. Then she slaps you. Do you get to slap her?
I don't think I'd slap her.
You don't think you like? I think I was thinking, if you're shit-faced, do you just go off initial reaction? Because I think even if you're not drunk, I think your initial reaction is to go, fuck. Like, if a girl fucking, like, punched you square in the face, I think you would almost cock back, too, and then go, shit.
I could probably feel myself tense up, like, I'm ready to throw, and then I'd just be like, no.
Because I think that's exactly...
I'd probably leave her wherever we are.
I think that's, too.
I think I would immediately go home and, like, add a second lock to the door and be like... Goodbye.
Yeah, because you don't want this, like, live streamed, like, fucking...
Yeah, I don't want Dana White's promotion.
Yeah, unless you're starting a slap fighting. If she comes out as, like, the strawweight champion of the slap fighting division of the Dana White thing, and this was all... She's just trying to build a callus on her cheek before the events start, so she gets Dana's meaty palms to fucking... BAM! But I don't know. I'm going on the side of it was all promotion. Because there's no way. There's no way. But, all right, so I got a couple of things to wrap this up. So this is a segment that I used to do in Welcome to an American, but I think this is the most based way you probably could have used your COVID relief fund that we got, our fucking CERB money. This man used it in the greatest way and now might be going to jail for it. So here's this big swinging Canadian dick.
It's the big swinging dick of the week.
See, that's high. That's high budget promotion right there. Or production. So, this man in Toronto man, so you know he spoke like a Jamaican.
Toronto man.
Yeah, so you know he was Jamaican when he did this. He was like, "Hey mans, I want to get me a Donald Trump branded gun through the mail, man. Skibby pop pop scrat." That's exactly what he did. So he got says Trump 45th. It's got an American seal on it. It's got his face etched on the handle.
That's actually fucking sick.
Apparently it's illegal to get shipped
the
here.
grips are the American flag with his face on it.
It is unreal. It seems like it has 2 triggers too. I think when I was reading through this, there's something to do with the triggers that made this illegal. Like, because he said
it could have like a slap trigger, so like if you hold it at a certain point, maybe it's auto.
Because he said this is what's funny. He said he had 3 handguns, one of which was a Glock 19 Gen 4 Trump edition, bearing the name engraved of the former U.S. president and the flag, and it says "Keep America Great," which I didn't see. On the slide, it doesn't show it. It says on the slide, when you pull back,
make America, and then when you let go, it goes great.
Oh my God! When you pull on the slide, that's fucking crazy. That's nuts. But then it says, Peely, who had no criminal record prior to these charges, told the judge he had no malicious or nefarious purposes, just wanted the handgun and likened it to a car owner and desired to have a rare vehicle parked in his garage. He says his fascination kicked in a few years ago when he visited a firing range. However, Peely says he takes full responsibility for his crimes and acknowledges what he did was wrong. So apparently he used all of his money. He didn't have a job. He doesn't do anything. He used all of the CERB money that he got somehow. I don't even know how he was entitled to CERB money. He got all of his CERB money and extra. Like, he went into debt to buy this gun and then got criminal charges for it. Wow. So, but I'm like, man, we live in a fucking communist country. If you can't have this,
maybe it's because of the way it's designed and it's gold.
Based is what you're saying?
Got arrested for having a gold-plated Glock.
Did it have Trump's name on it?
No.
It might be on the slide. You should check the slide.
Check the slide.
You pull back that, it might just say the N-word or something. That's a problem. You can't do that. It's hate speech. It'll say liking trans women isn't a preference when you pull back the. It's problematic. Guns. We don't talk about that. It's misinformation on guns. We don't really talk about the spread of information on gun slides. So you know what? One of my favorite things. This is one of the craziest videos I've seen. I don't know if what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing, but I need you guys to clarify here. So I'm definitely way shorter because it's definitely too long. But it's This Week in Russia. I do enjoy a bear that's pretty good. Like, is that bear fucking doing a dab and a drunk police officer dancing? I don't want to take anything out of the video aspect. It's pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. So, this video is just entitled "Bringing Stones to a Gunfight."
What?
So, we're gonna see, I don't exactly know who our antagonist and protagonist in this video is, because things turn south very quickly. So, we have a dude. I will say this is a dude with a gun, and then the dude hiding behind the tree is throwing rocks at the dude with the gun. Which,
hit him.
Well, yeah, hit him in the leg, which I'm gonna go ahead out on a limb and say don't do. Like, you know how they say don't throw rocks or throw stones if you live in a glass house? Don't throw rocks at a guy with a gun. It's like probably the safest analogy to live. It's not even an analogy, just don't do that. Just don't throw rocks at a guy with a gun. Even if you really think you could pelt him in the head and you think like, oh, I could get him and I'll knock him out cold like it's a movie. You won't. You're just going to piss him off. You're going to piss him off and he's going to have blurry vision. So his aim is just going to be all over the place. You're going to be responsible for like somebody getting fucking collateral damage. It's your fault. So anyway, more rocks are being thrown. I respect his trigger control. I do respect his trigger control by not immediately shooting. And now, ironically, the guy is taking cover from the guy throwing rocks. The guy who's filming is taking cover from the rock throwing guy, not the guy with a gun. He's like, man, these rocks are gonna hit me. He's going back to reload his rock supply behind the, I guess he stashed a bunch. This guy, best part of the video is right there, where fucking, where he's like, do I go through this active shooter situation? He's like, everything seems fine. Wait, I'm gonna see how this plays out. Throws a rock. Now, Rockman has run out of ammo, and Gunman is charging towards him. Now, I need you to tell me if this man... Hey, I'll just let you see it, and you tell me what happens.
Oh, fuck.
Что ж ты делаешь? А что делать, если ты себя бросаешь?
Do rocks on my legs.
Okay. Did that guy just shoot him in the face?
It looks like it.
What's on his face? What's wrong with his face?
Or maybe he...
Let's watch that. Watch.
Maybe he smacks him with it and then shoots it off by his ear.
That's what I thought at first until he comes back and his face is covered in blood. Like, look, okay, look at his face there. It's white. It's just pure white. That's all you can see, right? There's not, it doesn't look like there's anything all over his face. A gun goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bullet hit him, but I don't know if it, like, really hit him.
No. I don't, he might have just shot through his head.
50 Cent it, where it, like, went through, like, a part of his face.
I think that might be the case. But the... next to the man bun trying to walk through the active shooter situation, his excuse, you don't even need to speak Russian to know his excuse.
Like his little leg up.
the lady behind the camera goes like, holy fuck, you just shot that guy. And he goes, well, he threw a rock at my leg. He's like, he hit me in shin. It really hurt.
You ever taken a scooter to shin?
It's like, it felt like a razor scooter. Have you ever tried to do bar spin? Yeah, it felt like that. I shoot him in face so he know how it feels. It's. She's like, you just shot him. He hits me in the fucking leg. What do you expect me to do? And he's. The guy walks up and his leg, it looks like he has a hole in his face. I don't know. Russia's still like on fucking 2012 Android quality. Fucking everything filmed there is like 8-bit. But like, the fact that...
Why is Russia always gray?
I don't know.
Like, always the videos
it's like,
are gray.
You know how if you watch a Netflix movie and it's in South America or like Mexico, they use that like yellowy, orangey hue over everything instantly. It's like they do that in Russia too. Like I don't know. Like watch if you go to Russia. Like I watched a Comrade stream. It's still pretty gray. Like even when he does it. So I'm like, unless they have a filter over their entire internet or something like that, just to make everything gray. I'm like, this is like a psyop to make it seem like fucking Russia's shittier than it is. But no, I think it's just gray. I think Russia's just gray. It's weird. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that guy just like walked away from a face shooting.
Wow.
Interesting. But yeah, that's what just happens in Russia, man.
Have either of you guys seen the like compilation clips now where it's like all the news headlines where it's like Canada is warming faster than every country, and then it goes to like Italy is warming faster than every country, the US is warming faster than every country, and they're all separate headlines from these places.
In different, it's like, okay, somehow like I guess we're all warming at the same rate, it seems like.
Right?
Yeah. So I got this this fight video, which I think might be the greatest advertisement for what is it? Rodriguez painting that you'll ever see. So I don't know if this is, so this is our sponsored segment, Rodriguez painting. looks like an employee and a customer, but then, hey, it's Rodriguez Painting. I am just gonna be here getting some food. What's up? It's me, Rodriguez from Rodriguez Painting. I here to get some fucking donuts because it's Rodriguez from Rodriguez. No, he's getting donuts. He's using the little donut tong to get donuts. Well, there is a full-blown fist fight going on inches behind him. Not a care in the world. At Rodriguez Painting, we get the job done no matter what. We look at the steady hand Rodriguez has. Well, there is 3 women fighting behind him. He's like, nah.
That is what it is. He has the tongs.
Yeah, he's got the tongs in there. He ain't gonna miss.
He's like, I gotta be back in 15 minutes. Oh, shit.
But then we come to the climax of this, where this bitch gets bottled, but doesn't stop. Like it's a Hollywood movie, like it was Sugar Glass.
Oh, she doesn't fuck around.
But we do come all the way back, and I believe we get a glimpse of, I think these are also Rodriguez Painter employees that came in.
And the boss is like, guys, what flavor you want?
Yeah, I know. Whoever that fucking guy is, he's like, I don't get paid enough. This is my lunch break.
Yeah.
We get 15 minutes to get lunch from a gas station, and you fucking twats are interrupting it. I don't care that a bitch was just bottled inches away. This is like the most... If this was us, we'd be there screaming World Star. We'd be losing our shit. All of us would have our phones out not recording because we're so excited just to watch this. It's just like, wait, Rodriguez... Nah, I'm just here to get a sandwich. I just want... No, they have fresh meat here. Yes. You've never been to a Wawa, man. Wawa have best sandwiches. You go there, nah, I don't give a fucking twat get cut behind me. I get my fucking sandwich. He like brings it to the cash and stuff, tries to check out. She's like, all of our employees are trying to stop a fight right now. It's like, well, I'm just going to leave some money here. I only have 15 minutes.
Yeah. I have to catch train.
Dude, if you guys want fucking Rodriguez Painting, just hit him up at 7688927. And you, Rodriguez, will get the job done. Area code 361.
That's awesome.
I don't fucking know. Look up 361 area code. You can get, dude. Dude, that's Jenny. But if you if it's in fucking Pennsylvania, you have to hire him.
Nope.
What is it?
Try to guess.
California.
Oh no. Arizona.
Nope.
No, New Mexico.
Nope.
Fuck, it's gotta be south. It's Rodriguez Painting. Vegas?
No.
Oh, California.
Nevada. I already said California.
Oh, fuck. It's gotta be down there. It's gotta be south.
Louisiana.
Nope.
No, like, it's gotta be, I don't know. Florida?
Nope.
Fuck.
It's down there somewhere.
What? We haven't got Georgia?
Nope.
I'm lost. I give up. What do you got?
All right. Corpus Christi, Texas.
Texas! Oh,
shit.
Oh, of course, Rodriguez. Dude, he's literally painted through gunfire.
Yeah. He doesn't give a fuck about a little fist fight in a bottling.
Yeah, quitting time is a couple of rounds in the air from his 45 that he keeps in his tool belt. Like, he's just like, all right, everybody, boy, we're going to the Wawa for break. Like, yeah, but I thought that was so, because like the fact that dude, if you listen carefully, the camera guy is so upset at Rodriguez because he just walks, he's like, man, what the fuck, man, I'm trying to get this on film. Listen. Here comes Rodriguez. Yeah, oh, what kind of sandwich selection do they have here?
Come on, bro.
Come on, let me get the shot. Come on, bro. He's like, man, what the fuck? Like, it's so funny. He's so angry. He's like, what kind of, wow, they got so much meat in these sandwiches. Are these fresh made today? Wow, these look delicious. That whole iceberg lettuce on a piece of this. Wow. He's like, Jesus. That 2 slices of cheese. Like, he's really admiring the sandwiches. Well, there's a fucking brawlhalla going on behind him where a bitch gets bottled.
Oh my god.
Hilarious, man. Shout out to Rodriguez Painting, huge supporter of the show. All right, last thing, another fight, because I think this is the funniest fight that I've seen in a while. So I don't know. There's some twists and turns. I'll just say this is the most Tarantino fight that I've ever seen ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you know this started off with an in the car fight. That didn't come on footage. Somebody does kind of clarify that in the video. It's hard to hear. I've gone over this a lot. So there's this lady right here who's already got the fuck kicked out of her was in like a car fight with this other lady who owns the car that she's about to get into. Okay, that's all you need to know for this fight.
You can't get in that car no more.
So you hear the guy heeding a warning saying you can't get in the car no more because she's been shit whipped in this car before. She's taken it when she fights in a phone. She's more of a distance fighter. She wants to keep it at range. When you're fighting in a phone booth with this lady, she gets the shit kicked out of her. But I will say, she does turn the tables, just not in the way you'd expect. So she closes the door. You're like, oh shit. Round 2, ding ding. Here we go.
She's still blowing her shit up. This is crazy.
She's eating shot.
Just no defense whatsoever. But for some reason, she gets out of the car, which I will say is a huge mistake in a car fight. When you're in a car fight, stay in the car.
Tell me she drives away.
You're gonna want to stay in the driver's seat specifically, because I don't know why she goes to get in the back seat, because now your car is gone.
She stole her car.
She stole her car.
Yeah, she stole her car.
That's awesome.
So who really is the winner of that fight? At the end of the day, she might have a couple of $1,000s in hospital bills, but got like a $20,000 car out of it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, maybe 15,000. We'll go. It's probably like a Honda. But yeah, honestly, winner goes to fucking. She turned it around in the final round. You know when you're like you're going into the third and you're like they really need a knockout here. Like you're losing. You're losing if this is going to the judges.
Yeah.
She didn't let the judges get involved. Dana White always said, don't let the judges get involved if you're in a car fight or in a fight with your wife. 2 things that Dana White has always said. Do not let the judges get involved. Because if judges get involved, you will be convicted of domestic abuse. Thank you, everybody. Download the stuff. There's lots of extra stuff. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing extra work to put a bunch of extra stuff on the website. Blake was there I believe in Arizona watching a Rambo Santa Claus movie on Christmas Eve. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Worth a watch. Watched a couple of extra movies, and coming soon, we're going to do a breakdown of the Cocaine Bear movie. That's going to be great. I think it comes out in February, so we still got some time to wait. There's a couple of things. Me and Crystal are going to go back and watch some old Spike TV shows.
Yeah.
Put those up on the website. We got a lot of exclusive stuff on the website, but I can't wait to go watch like Deadliest Warrior and 1,000 Ways to Die and shit. Those things don't hold up. I guarantee it. They're going to be so... I thought they were like the epitome of TV back in the day where like, this is... Like, it's science, and they have, like, a guy who puts a thing into, like, an Excel spreadsheet, and, like, he gets the numbers and figures out that, like, a samurai would actually beat a ninja. Like, oh, he did the math. He's like, Shryukens aren't actually that effective practically. Did you know? It's like, that's how I felt after watching Deadliest Warrior. I was like, yeah, the Russians wouldn't stand a chance against our fucking Navy SEALs. Of course they wouldn't. Like, of course they wouldn't. It was just an American-funded, made, and, like, heavily American show. Oh, they were going to let the fucking pancrase champion of Russia win? That's how it works. Yeah, just like, actually, Russia's a way better military than us. Here, slap that up on Spike. Yeah, sure. Right. Sure, even if your Excel fucking document came up and said Russia wins, we're gonna tweak it. We're gonna tweak it a little bit, and then honestly, like seriously, guys, when you watch that show at the end of the day, did you think that was like a simulation? Like, I know it wasn't. Looking back on it, and I was a retarded child, but like when they hit enter on the keyboard and it went like into the Matrix. I thought that was like a computeristic, like, you know, that Ultimate Showdown epic thing that they have on fucking Steam where you can create like 1,000 chickens fighting a centurion or something. Like, you can do that. I thought that's what it was. Like, they hit enter and then it was like a real simulation.
Math and everything.
Yeah.
Into it. Oh,
I thought it was. I genuinely thought it as like a fucking 12-year-old child stealing condoms and watching Spike TV. That's what I thought. But it turns out they were just actors. I hate to really pull the fucking veil away from that, but that was just two people dressed up as a samurai and a ninja, and they just danced around in a field while strategically placed weapons were laid around for them to use one-on-one against each other. It was peak science. And once, that's where I think Fauci got the science from. Like, once Spike gave it up, they handed it over to Fauci, because before that, the science was all found from a lab coat guy on Spike TV. Thank you. Download. Check out the website. We're almost at 100,000 downloads. That's a lot.
Podcast.com.
Yeah, that's a lot of downloads. And Primordial fixed our live stream thing, so we're here every Saturday doing it live, and you can go check it out and listen to us be hilarious. And
visit Eric.
Visit Eric.Eric. And most importantly, keep your shit together.
Yo, it's the clever name podcast. And y'all know when y'all want that clever name podcast. Y'all want that clever name podcast. Y'all want that clever name podcast. Y'all want that clever name podcast.
Look that crack cocaine.
Blake's the whole time we were muted there, Blake's trying to fucking push his corn on me. He's like, "Here, have some corn, man. Just dude, look, fucking corn." He's like fucking trying to
try the corn.
I don't like the corn. It has the juice.
I don't even know if you tried it. I couldn't tell if you even tried.
I did.
Eat it.
It's awful. Dude, this is, just so you know, I'm gonna make my lactation milk extra chunky.
With corn.
Oh, it's so fucking bad.
It's so corn-like.
Oh, why is it a corn stick?
Is it like cornflakes?
No, like corn. Like straight up corn on the cob.
No, like corn.
Yeah, like straight up
like
corn.
non-buttered
Kinda
corn.
No, kind of buttery.
No. Kind of, but not enough butter. Like I've always said, corn is basically just a butter delivery mechanism. Like that's all it's used for.
Butter delivery.
Like corn isn't good. Have you ever just had plain corn with no butter? No butter?
Can you have salt?
You want the Byron has?
Eat your fucking corn. Eat this corn stick. I keep getting one bite into it and I want to fucking fight it.
Why do you want to fight it?
Because it has the juice.
Try one of these candies too.
No, what's that?
These ones are good. This is just candy.
What is it?
I don't know what flavor you're gonna get. Do you have one?
No. Now I have two. One's blue and one's yellow or
you've got lemon,
tan,
orange, and strawberry.
Is this corn's name Po Ricky? He's
Paul Ricky barbecue.
Oh, why is this bad too? What the fuck did you just give me? This tastes like vegetable.
I know, but it says orange, lemon, and strawberry.
No, actually, no, that kind of tastes like an actual raspberry now. That's weird. Oh, it's like an unripe raspberry. That's what that tastes like.
Unripe raspberry.
Yeah, have you ever eaten like
lemon?
Yeah. Have you ever eaten a green raspberry?
No.
No.
Not like green, but like they're not fully red, or they're like kind of whitey. Like they're like they're almost. Oh, I have.
The top half is.
Like, have you ever eaten or like a strawberry? Like, you know, a strawberry where they're not quite ripe, like they're kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that tastes like.
We have raspberry and blackberry bushes in the backyard. So like sometimes we'll just pick them and eat them. So and then like when you get one, it's only like half ripe.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
But then there's like it's like if you ate the top half of a strawberry. That's what that tasted like. Like even the leaf. Yeah. But with a little bit that, like if you were, you know how you slice the strawberry to take the top off and there's a little bit of strawberry left on it? It's like if you ate that. You ate that part. It's not very good. That one was bad. I'll try the other one.
The cat has gotten a lot
She's
bigger.
finally getting bigger.
Yeah, the cat is bigger.
She sleeps on my neck. Like this is how she sleeps at night. Like this. She has like this thing where she just literally sleeps just like this.
No.
Or she curls up and she does like a little once over. So,
There she is. Oh, it's upside down. Huh?
How'd you do that?
Oh, I reversed it.
Oh.
I'll just turn the camera upside down. That looks weird. It looks upside down, doesn't it? Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
this is awful.
backwards.
Stop giving us that.
What did you eat?
That one was orange. That one was orange, but it starts to taste like fucking... It starts to taste like dentist fluoride shit. When it starts to get foamy, I don't like it.
That one was strawberry.
Gotta make Eric dance. Do the Eric dance.
Ah, that's what you do. You make Crystal wear the green suit.
The green screen suit,
Yes.
and just have the cat fucking.
Yeah.
When she's really sleepy, she gets super flop.
Though, like for being how young she is.
Oh,
Yeah, but you haven't seen Psycho version.
No, but she's not like mean or antisocial. Like she just gets crazy. Like she wants to play so much. And then if you pick her up, she just like eats your shoulder.
Yeah, they like latch.
Yeah, she latches onto things very easily. Like
Psycho Poncho.
or if you're like standing in the kitchen, she just like grabs onto your leg or will try to climb up your pants. Now she does that. She's a big climber. She tries to climb everything.
Yeah, in the biz, you know, she's a climber. She's just riding everyone's coattails. Poncho's going straight to the top.
Oh, we're getting into a stretch. Okay, apparently we're stretching. Oh, there we go. And we're down.
Adorable cat. Yeah, you see what's behind Martin? Like the lights? That's the reason I got you your stupid fairy lights, because I thought they looked good behind Martin.
Yeah. So I have them up around my bed too. See, we gotta get pictures. Like I got my Polaroid camera. There we go.
You have one, you fucking dummy.
I said we have a Polaroid
You
camera.
did not say that. That's not at all what you said. It is the opposite of what you said.
Okay,